It is round 10 of the 2020 Hanawankyu KLEAGUE season. We've reached the point of the year's first so-called super match, a fiercely contested derby between Suwon Samsung Blue Wings and FC Seoul, with less than 50 kilometers separating their cities. This is the 90th matchup overall between these rivals. For now, the coronavirus pandemic still means no supporters at Suwon World Cup Stadium. So we have a couple of changes in the Suwon lineup. Yang Sung-min coming into that three-man defense. And we also see an introduction of Lee Jong-sung in midfield, sticking with Taggart and Kim up front in a 3-5-2 formation. We've got Kim Won-chik coming into defense. Kim Jin-ya back in the lineup out wide. And up front, Cho Young-wook, the 21-year-old forward, is back in the starting lineup, regaining his place. Adriano has to settle for a place on the bench. Kim Gun-hee, and that was just taken away from Taggart, but it's still alive with Park Sung-hyuk, and Ko Sung-bom puts a foot in. The referee allowed play there to pass through a couple of shouts from both sides, but Suwon are especially aggrieved, and they are pushing for a review here because they feel they could have maybe had a penalty shout. Referee runs across to have another look for himself. This is the best angle because from reverse it wasn't really clear what we were looking at. He flew into that challenge with his hand very high and not doing enough to get it out of the way. Might have some earlier drama than I expected with a penalty here for Suwon if it's given, that the referee will have seen a clear contact with the hand, and he gives the penalty. And now a chance for Adam Taggart to open the scoring. Adam Taggart steps up with a chance to put Suwon in front. And it's 1-0 to the Blue Wings. Adam Taggart's second goal of the season. If they are to finish in the bottom half, it'd be a big fall from the grace of last season, and they qualify for the Champions League. Playing with fire there, giving the ball away. Ko Sung-bom has it on the edge of the box, goes for an effort, it's just over. And Seoul just unnecessarily put themselves in all sorts of trouble there. Really poor stuff from Han Sung-gyu, who has otherwise been quite impressive in this game, especially going forward. But he just gave possession away to Suwon in an awful position to do so. Osmar, good awareness. Finds Han Sung-gyu again, he'll go for a long-range effort, the keeper stops it, Cho Young-wook, and he passed it across to Park Ji-young, who finds the back of the net. It was a well-worked move from Seoul. Just about to say that if you do press Suwon, they will give you chances. They've done that this season. They themselves can be vulnerable at the back, and that time Seoul were able to carve them open as they tested them really for the first time in this game. It was a nice move from Osmar to back heel to Han Sung-gyu. His effort was blocked by the keeper, but Cho Young-wook, also good awareness from him. Instead of just trying to go for goal himself, he didn't panic, he played it back and found his captain Park Ji-young. And FC Seoul are back on level terms, it's 1-1. Here he is again, Young, playing an advanced role temporarily. And it's forward to Ko Sung-bom. He has Park Sung-hyuk available, and the ball now goes for a quick fire shot. Adam Taggart into an open net. Seoul didn't deal with the danger. It was building, it was bubbling inside the box, and Adam Taggart put the final touch on it for his second goal of the game, third of the season, and he is now officially Suwon's top scorer. After coming into the evening with just one goal to his name, he now has 3, and this, well, we said it could go any way this game. I think that's still true, because Seoul will continue to present chances to Suwon. They've just got that defensive frailty, but Suwon, I'm sure, will give Seoul their chances as well this evening to get back in the game again. So far though, the super match is going Suwon's way. Just to remind you as well, the last 16 of these meetings between Seoul and Suwon have gone Seoul's way, or they've been a draw. Suwon haven't won this fixture since 2015. Lee Jong-sung And here's an opportunity in the box. It is 3-1. Not Taggart this time, but Kim Gon-hee. And it already feels like the game is slipping away from FC Seoul. As you'd imagine when you look at a scoreline of 3-1. And FC Seoul in a total mess at the back. Again and again. Left wondering, why do they keep this defensive lineup of 3 central defenders? Why do they not try something different? They've time and time again, round after round this season, left themselves vulnerable at the back. There have been plenty of problems behind the scenes as well. Reshuffle of coaching staff, which probably hasn't helped. Half-time whistle blowing. Suwon, Samsung Blue Wings 3. 2 of the goals going to Adam Taggart. FC Seoul 1. Park Ju-young's consolation at the moment, offering very little relief for the capital club. Perhaps their only real consolation that their fans are not in the stadium to witness this so far. But what can they produce in the second half? Join us in a few minutes. Yu Sang-hoon in the Seoul goal. Kicks it forward. Young. Cho Young-uk finds a bit of space for himself. And what a goal! First goal of the season for Cho Young-uk, and it's 3-2. And this makes things lively. This makes things particularly interesting. It will send nerves throughout the Blue Wings side, on and off the bench right now. What a great finish that was. He just moved out wide to create a bit of space for himself, but still had so much to do. It had to be pinpoint on the far side to beat the keeper from that angle. And Osmar takes. Oh, it's blocked by the keeper, and it's back in, and it's through into the corner. FC Seoul 3-3. We've been asking where this game goes from here. Ko Kwang-min has provided an answer for now, but we've still got 30 minutes to go. 3-3. Breathless stuff. Well, it was a decent free kick. Wisely played it low, Osmar, with a lot of power. It's so hard to lift it up and down from that range. And it was Ko Kwang-min who reacted quickest, but he still had a difficult finish to complete. We've had some fantastic goals in this game, and I'm pleased to say we've still got half an hour to enjoy. Where are we going in this journey? I was saying without full conviction a few moments ago that we might have a 7-goal thriller. Now it seems pretty likely. And why stop at 7 goals? Well, there's Yang Tang-min and Lee Jong-sung. Adam Taggart. Kim Min-woo threads it through. Kim Gon-hee. Oh, it's through the keeper's legs off the post. What happened there? Young with a throw. Kopich picks it up inside the box. Adam Taggart. Kopich in a bit of space. And it's again a central defender, but Ko Sung-bom off the crossbar. Well, there was potentially the sting in the tail. That's where the script seemed to be destined. Some late drama, but it was off the back of a Seoul defender, and it will be a corner. And this will be the last action of the game. A corner to Suwon. Ko Sung-bom lifts it up. Donnell Henry. It's still alive. FC Seoul come away on the break. We're beyond the 4 minutes allotted. Can they do something with a break here? Alibayev, Han Seung-kyu's in space. Still on Han Seung-kyu! Off the other woodwork! Both sides hit the woodwork. There's nothing else to separate them. 3-3. One of the classic derbies between Suwon Samsung Blue Wings and FC Seoul. And all look around in disbelief. A victory for either might have felt too cruel on the other. Both sides may be in for a battle at the wrong end of the table, but can't wait till their next meeting if it's anything like this one. 3-3.